Hello, this is Theory and Practice of Interpersonal Communication, Assignment 1, completed by Matt Dewson and Colin Layton. We're going to be talking about Chapter 2, Communication and the Self, particularly Identity Management, found on pages 79 to 95. And within Identity Management, we're going to be talking about public and private selves, multiple identities, and how we manage those multiple identities. Identity management is the communication strategies people use to influence how others view them, and is based on the public and private selves each of us possess. Private selves are the personality that we would not reveal while others are around, and hence being known as private, while the presenting self is what we want others to view us to be, and is usually a socially accepted and positive image such as diligent student, conscientious worker, loyal friend, and so on and so forth. The private self is known as the perceived self, and the public self is generally known as the presenting self. The perceived self is the person you believe yourself to be in moments of honest self-examination, and it is always possible that it is identical with your presenting self. So now we're going to compare perceived self and the presenting self. So on the left side you can see we have feelings, opinions, emotions, personal religious and cultural beliefs, and motives, which are all personality traits that are kept to ourselves or only shared with a few number of people. And the presenting self is how we want others to view us, socially accepted image and behavior, our workplace image, and our professionalism in the workplace. So for example, in the privacy of your own home, you may be taking a shower alone and singing at the top of your lungs into your shampoo bottle as a microphone. This is socially acceptable in the comfort of your own home, but not generally acceptable in a workplace. So you can see how that perceived self and presenting self can differ. So why do we have multiple identities? It depends on the situation, the environmental influences, and the socially accepted behavior in that environment. For example, being a healthcare worker, such as a doctor or nurse working the day shift, would take on the role of professional clinician. Later on in the day, in the company of friends, they may take on the role of friendly prankster or card shark. And lastly, as they return home for the night, they could take on the role of loving, caring parent. So based on this example, it's very clear that identity management varies depending on what situation or the environment calls for. In the workplace, we use identity management in order to maintain professionalism in front of the boss, clients, or any other work-related audience. An employee would be required to maintain the professional persona in addition to dressing the appropriate attire in order to represent the company they work for and gain respect of colleagues and clients. Once home, in addition to changing from professional business identity into loving, caring parent, they would change from scrubs or white jacket into something comfortable, perhaps a t-shirt and jogging pants. Managing identities isn't only behavior, appearance and setting also play a role. In the workplace setting, there are 3 different components that work in conjunction with each other that determine how we manage identity: manner, appearance, and setting. Manner consists of a person's word and nonverbal actions. In the previous example, when the doctor is in the hospital setting, he or she may greet clients with a smile and a firm handshake. In contrast, at home, he or she would greet their family with a hug or a kiss, and may ask how they are doing or how their day has gone. Appearance is the personal items we use to shape our image. So the doctor in the hospital environment would appear professional with their attire, wearing white coat or scrubs. In a hospital setting, this would be considered the dress code. Now at home, the doctor would wear whatever he feels comfortable in, as he is among family and does not need to dress professionally. So in the picture you can see the difference between private and public selves. Private is very casual and comfortable, and public is a more socially acceptable image and more work appropriate attire. Setting refers to the physical items we use to influence how others view us. So a doctor may carry a black briefcase as well as wear a white coat, or keep diplomas and awards on display in his office, showing that he should be respected and that he does his job optimally. Now in contrast, at home, he may want to show that he is well off by displaying a top-of-the-line entertainment system. So depending on the setting or environment, the identity will be portrayed differently. So in summation, management of identities is a constant process, influenced by environmental and socially acceptable norms. Management of identities is essential for professionalism in the workplace, and it is comprised of manner, appearance, and setting. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your time.